Can you hear me now?
Yes.
How do you know? Can you like see the?
I can see the green bar.
Yep.
Okay, I'll ask the question again. Where are we at and what's today's run?
Today's Sunday, typical long run. This is my favorite Sunday long run loop. It's basically on the Dirty Bismarck, but I really like it from my house. It's almost exactly 16K.
Why do you still do this?
Why do I still do this? Like, why do I still do triathlon?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of reasons. One, I don't think I've mastered it in this comeback yet. I definitely know that I can give more on race day, and so for me it's about wanting to master this challenge, like overcome this challenge, and as well I just really enjoy it. I've had a lot of fun the last year and a half. Yeah, I have, I think, a really good appreciation of challenging myself and then being able to see different parts of the world as well.
Do you miss running? Marathon?
Do I miss marathon training?
Yes.
No, but I really want to do a marathon again. I felt like I was always injured running, and right now in triathlon, like, if my kids want to go play soccer, I can easily do that without like limping. I don't know. So I just enjoy that I'm able to be injury free, and I've realized as well, I really like the variety. You know, there are weeks when I get sick of one sport over the other, and it's just nice to have that something that I'm doing I always am enjoying.
Are you still disappointed about not being picked for the Olympics?
Huh. I think, well, I mean, I haven't thought about it for a really long time, not getting picked for the Olympics, but I think it's really motivated me. Right now and for next year. So, I mean, I also think for the Olympics, like, I had a shot to auto qualify and I didn't. Do I think, like, obviously I think I should have been selected, but probably everyone thought that, so, about themselves. Yeah, I think I'm really good at forgetting things, and I think that may be a reason why sometimes I'm good at sport. Like, I haven't thought about that for a really long time, Kenny. So, oh, sorry, this is a pull. I wasn't reading right. I thought it was a push too.
Favorite training day of the week?
Favorite training day is, oh man. Oh, I was gonna say Monday, but Monday's a no run day, and I love double run days. So it's either Monday, because Monday's like an easy day where I get to choose the bike. So, like, I can ride a mountain bike. And then my other favorite for training day is a double run day, which I like barely ever do.
Favorite dish before the night before a race?
Night before a race, favorite dish is rice in the hotel with veggies, canned tuna, red sauce. What about my shoulder?
What's the update on the collarbone?
Update on the collarbone. Putting a lot of sunscreen on it. Yeah, I think it's doing good. I have another doctor appointment this Wednesday, but you know, I'm able to do almost everything pain-free. The hardest part is definitely just not being able to lift things, so not being able to lift George. So I think a lot of people on social media are like, oh my gosh, you're recovering so quick. But I'm swimming, but not very much, and definitely not every day yet.
Did you feel like quitting, retiring after?
The collarbone? No. That thought never crossed my mind. I feel like I'm just getting going.
What's been your most memorable moment of your career?
My entire career?
Yes.
Well, I mean, obviously, winning the Olympics. Yeah.
What's your biggest regret in your career?
I don't have very many regrets, but I remember not wanting to do the grand final after the Olympics. Mentally, I wasn't in it, and I tried to do it anyway, and it was just a hard couple months to train when your heart isn't in it and to try to compete.
What would you tell your younger self?
Don't listen to what people say unless they're in your circle. Yeah.
Favorite race destination that you've been to?
Ooh. Favorite race destination that I've been to? Tongyang.
What was it?
Tongyang, South Korea.
Why is that? What was so special about it?
It was a beautiful place, a place I've never been. The food was good. The people were nice. And I think it was a little extra special. I mean, this one's more fresh in my mind too, because I went there last year, but a little more special because Stanley's really into Taekwondo and his teacher's from South Korea. And so it was kind of cool to hear the language and have heard it before because they speak Korean in Taekwondo class, so I could recognize some stuff. I don't know, just kind of cool. A very cool cultural experience and a beautiful place. Stunning views. Felt like I was on holiday.
If you weren't a pro triathlete, what would you be doing?
That's a tough question, Kenny. If I never started a triathlon, I'd just be an accountant, right? Because I'm a CPA. And that's what I was doing. But like if I quit today, I'd help Pat with his business. And then either, I've always said I'd never be a coach, but I think it'd be fun to help somebody coaching. So do that, or do like Airbnb experiences where like people can come to Boulder and I'll take them for a run or a ride or something. I think it'd be hard for me to go back to accounting now after being self-employed for so long, being my own boss. But I could be under Pat. I could listen to him.
Favorite activity outside of triathlon?
Playing with my kids. Whatever they want to do. Go to the park, play soccer, ride bikes. Oh, sorry, didn't see you. Oh, I didn't see that one. Sorry.
What do you think the future of short course racing looks like in the next 4 years?
I go back and forth. I really thought it was, I got, when Abu Dhabi was canceled and then Montreal was canceled, I was just like, oh man, this sport is dead. And then I was nervous China wasn't gonna happen, but it is. And I think the Olympics as well really brought back some life into the sport. So I'm going to remain hopeful.
Who's one athlete you look up to the most?
Javier Gomez. He just was in, like when I started triathlon in 2011, 2012, I felt like he was a great example of not only a full triathlete, but just like a nice, kind human.
Okay, give us the rundown
Yep.
of the run.
So I had 14K today. When I broke my collarbone, I took like a week off of running, so we haven't been able to get to full mileage yet. Normally I do 16K on a Sunday, but today was just 14, so we stopped here in this parking lot and Pat's gonna pick us up. But yeah, average was 4:45 per K, so just a aerobic long run.
With the injury, you got a little bit of a break just from a little bit of training and just focusing on racing. Was that a nice break for you mentally?
You know, when you're injured, your body only knows stress is stress. So it doesn't know training stress versus mental stress versus a broken bone stress. So like it was definitely stressful on my body, and I noticed I was sleeping a ton. But yeah, you know, and I actually was on the bike the next day, so I felt like I was training. For me, it really, I don't know why, but it gave me a lot of motivation. I felt like, wow, I want to overcome this. I want to get better. This is a great time to work on my bike, you know, get that really up to the world standard. So yeah, it really invigorated, I think, my second half of the season, motivationally.
You mentioned China possibly being the next race for you.
Yeah, I don't know yet if I'll race China. I nominated for it. I talked to USA Triathlon about it. I said, like, I don't want to block anyone. You know, I still have to get the okay from my doctor. I don't know. I've never been in this situation where I've trained biking and running and took some time off swimming. So like I'm fit, but we don't know how quick that swim fitness will come back. So I just talked to USA Triathlon and they said, look, you're not blocking anyone. We don't have, you know, anyone wanting to go to China that can't. So I signed up, and yeah, just to give myself a little more time to decide if I'm going to go or not.
Cool.
Hardest part of your job. Favorite photographer, Kenny and Talbot.
And Talbot, yes, Talbot second.
Yes.
What's gonna be your post meal?
Oh, post meal.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like post celebration season wise. I have a vacation planned with Patrick, which we never go on a vacation. It's our 10-year anniversary, and so we planned a 3-day vacation while the kids are at school. So very excited about that.
Where are you going?
We're going to Maui because there's a direct flight from Denver. Nice. Yeah. What was your question?
Post race. Favorite post race? Or no, sorry.
Yeah, post race meal or something.
Let's do favorite post workout meal.
Favorite post workout meal.
The go-to meal.
If I have to cook it, it's normally like really simple, which is like avocado toast, eggs. Just because it's very quick and easy, and I've cooked it. But usually we have leftovers from the night before, so it's whatever we had the night before: rice, pasta. I like to eat a big lunch.